Follow ye Arab agus were Gade Falsha. My name is Cora McGorry. I'm the Príomhide here in Presentation Girls School in Maynooth. We have a large urban school here. We're located at the end of Carton, at the end of Main Street, Maynooth, alongside Carton Avenue. As part of our school's commitment to sustainability, we have redeveloped our school garden this year and constructed new raised beds. And in doing that, it enabled us to explore our outdoor learning and expand our outdoor learning opportunities and our teaching of sustainability with the pupils in line with our school's sustainability policy. In school, we try to instill a questioning mindset, that the pupils will question where their food actually comes from and encourage them to make sustainable choices in a time of global concern about climate change. The pupils have planted their own vegetables this year. We have a wide range of vegetables planted in our new raised beds: potatoes, peas, carrots, beetroot, mange too, rocket, and we have pumpkins ready to be transplanted. And today, the girls from our Green School Committee are going to plant some herbs in our new herb table. In actively involving the children in planting herbs and vegetables, we hope that they will become agents of change and that they will inspire and empower others in their own families, in their own local communities, and perhaps beyond.
Hello, I'm Paddy Madden and I'm here in the Presentation Girls School here in Maynooth in County Kildare with Des Murta and Sarah McDonald here, who's the Green School coordinator here, and we're planting herbs for pollinators and people's well-being as well. So we have the children here as well behind us, and they will be doing certain tasks as we go through the video. The garden here is so well maintained by Paul Bootman. He's the caretaker, and you know, he does really, Sarah, keep it in peak condition. Fair play. Now, an herb table here, it's useful in the garden because children passing it, they can feel the herbs and savour their wonderful aromas. Drainage holes have been drilled in the baseboard and they're covered with pieces of slate or even small flat stones, and for drainage of course, and then it's filled with a mixture of 80% John Innes #1 compost and grit. John Innes it's a soil-based compost, and it's a poor enough compost, and that's what herbs like. So the above the herb table bed and the mixture, it's suitable for herbs that like a poor growing medium, full sun as well, of course, and of course a good drainage. Some of these herbs that like the herb table include thymes here, the lovely thymes which children love smelling. Want to squeeze it? Lovely, isn't it? What do you think of that one? Squeeze it with your hand. And what do you think of that one, Sarah?
Smell it there, girls. Gorgeous. You smell the one. You smell it?
Lovely, isn't it? And you want to smell that one? Squeeze it with your hand. Squeeze and then smell it. Gorgeous, isn't it? You want to? Yeah, if you squeeze it, you knock the oils out. We've also got the wonderfully scented curry plant here. This one, nothing to do with making curry or anything, but it's it smells like curry, and it's lovely. And children will love squeezing it and smelling it, and it's also very good for the bees. Do you want to squeeze the curry plant? Squeeze it with your hand, and then smell your hand. Okay, it's nice.
Oh yeah, very strong.
You want to just squeeze the curry plant. Does it smell like curry? Yeah. Does it smell like curry? Yeah. It does a bit, doesn't it? I think there's curry. Yeah. Lovely, isn't it? Yeah. So this and bees are attracted to them. Today we'll be planting the herbs here in the herb table here, but we'll also be planting the larger ones like sage, rosemary, and lavender in pots here. These herbs, as well, the sage and the lavender and the rosemary, they do not like a rich planting mixture because they come from areas around the Mediterranean with poor soil. So, Eva, Arwen, and Pranavi, and under the direction of Sarah McDonald here, are now going to mix 80% of John Inn's number one soil-based compost with 20% grit. We're going to mix them up, and when they're finished, we will move to planting the larger herbs in pots.
So girls, we've got 10 pots here, so we have to do an 80%, 20% distribution of soil to grit. So how many of the 10 pots are we going to fill with the soil? 8, okay. And then how many will we fill up with grit?
2.
Perfect. So you can start filling up the pots then. We've got the soil here and we've got the grit here. So Pranavi, will you do 2 with grit? And you can start doing the soil. And Eva, there's some for you to do the soil as well. And mix it now together so that it's well distributed.
So we're finished stage 1 of the planting up the herb table and the pots. That's mixing the compost together. Now we will have Sarah and Rosa here. They will fill the lavender pot, that one down there, and Lucy and Holly there will fill the rosemary pot, and Leah and Emma they will fill the sage pot here with the mixture that we have. 80% John Inn's number 1 and 20% grit. So before filling the pots, the children, you might just put some grit in the bottom, will you? Just for drainage, and put them in the bottom. And after filling the herb table as well, and the pots, they will plant the herbs and water them in. So water them in well. Then we will cover the tops of the pots and the herb table with grit as well. That there prevents weeds growing and also slows down evaporation from the growing medium.
Okay, so girls, can you put a little bit of grit in the bottom of your pots first to help with drainage? And next, you're going to put the mixture of 80% soil and 20% grit into your pots up to the line.
I think that's 10.
Okay.
It's a little one.
Now the pots here have been filled with the mixture, and the children now are going to plant the sage here and the rosemary and the lavender. Now children, when you're taking the plant out of the pot, you give it a good squeeze like that, you see? That loosens it up, and then you get your 2 fingers like this, and you turn it upside down, and when you see the roots here, just break them up gently, right? Tease them apart, and that'll give them a good start. And then you plant into the bed. Is that okay? Right. Up with you now. Yeah, just into the pot there. And then tuck them in with your fingers. That's it. And you can water them there. Tuck them in. Okay, just level with the soil. Yeah. Yeah, give it a little water. Bring it, hold a bit deeper there. A little bit deeper. Has to be level with the top of the root ball. Yeah, try it this time now. A good way is just put the pot in and see, is it, put the pot, go down a little bit more, yeah. You want it, the pot should fit in it, and then the plant will fit. Right, try the pot again. Another little bit. Okay, I think that's fine. Take out the pot, yeah. And tuck it in nice and well done. And you can put the label on it as well, is that okay? Have you a label? And give it a bit of a watering there. Yeah. Okay. And have you got a label now? Lavender? We'll know what. We'll get a label for the lavender. So thank you very much, children. Great job. You have to water yours yet. Okay. So the herb table has been filled here, and now the Abby here and Maria are going to plant the herbs. I'll just show you first, will I, how to plant them. We've added another one here, chives, so you can put that in too. So what you do, children, squeeze the pot. Is that okay? And then with your fingers like this, turn it upside down, and then you make a hole the size of the pot. You see this here, like that. Now, do you think the chives will fit into that hole?
Yeah.
They will, because the pot is that size. Is that okay? Yeah. So now I'll let you do it. You have the fun, and I'll watch you doing it their way and give you any help. Have a little smell of it before you start. Lovely, the curry plant. And one left over there. I'll take that pot. Now, will you get the watering can and get us some water? We'll get the water down there. Look it over there. You'll get the water. You can and give it to her. And when you do 2/2 of them, just around the base of the plant, all around the base, like that. Give it a good. So children and Sarah, you've done a fantastic job here with the herbs today, not alone planting them here in this lovely herb table, but also in the large pots. So you can see my hands. What will I do next, do you think? I'm going to give a good wash. I'm going to rinse them with soap and soapy water and give them a good wash. And then we've completed the task. So thank you again, and on this lovely day, right?
Thank you.
Thank you.